divine love, depicted in human actions, in nature, and in moments of alignment with all that is. A window opens and love is in place, not as a human feeling with its variations and its conditioning. Indeed, you know that this word, love, does not mean anything at all on planet Earth. This is truly a wonderful world to live in, despite the hardships, for everything has been born from the natural essence of love of the One, and humans subtly recognize its missing when we're not aligned. Humans and all that is are natural knowers of the love of the One, the only non-defined state of grace and compassion with zero motion. Let us tune with this. I wake up in the morning. I pray to Spirit, the primary source of creation, and ask to be given sensitivity for love. My natural essence, my childlike innocence knows how to actively ground love of the One on earth, around me, effortlessly, without conditions. This is the state of egoless grace, the natural momentum of divine love, as a state of being, not as an emotion, not as a condition depending on any external stimulus. Midday comes. I move awareness to the here and now. Please sit down and start breathing consciously. I call upon the invisible expressions of divine love to sit on the chair, and I ask with humility that the inner knowing of my inherent essence of divine love arises in my heart space, so that with the aid of the invisible I can ground the state of divine love in the visible world. Breathe in and out. Observe the touch of the sitting bones with the place where you're seated. Notice the touch between the arms and the body. Scan the body from bottom to top. Look at the empty chair and pray for the expressions of divine love to already be placed there. The gaze softens, the heart relaxes into the hands of the One, entering the state of love. At the current point of consciousness where everybody is, asking that yet another drop of this love can now consciously enter my field. I close my eyes. Close your eyes, and so be it. In the afternoon I see the myth. I come back to my mental space. I have not avoided building disbeliefs, mistrust. How can an empty chair be a place of reception of energies of grace and natural love? How can my prayer for love become a state that will progressively overwhelm my human experience? Arrest the mental intrusion. Divine grace and the state of love just is. The only thing is to consciously invite it, to be thirsty for it in everyday life and receive its miracles. Keep breathing. Open your eyes to look at the chair once again and have faith. I have faith through the state of love that the One gives birth to. The human experience can feel all other humans all animals, all plants, and other divine expressions as an integral part beyond thought. I enter the field of love not as a moral rule, nor as a sentimental concept. Close your eyes, breathe in and out. Great Spirit of love, beyond definitions or explanations, stand with me in my unmoving nature. The essence of your love shall be my truest gain at this moment. Hold my heart in oneness, so that oneness is my heart. Keep your eyes closed. In the word love, I see no reference to measure, but a community, breathing in and out the same air that holds creation into life. I breathe in what the hummingbird breathes out. I breathe out what the old oak breathes in. Among these few that I meet in life is love itself, the reason of all existence. In each person that can contain the state of love that brought us on earth, I bear in my triadic self the whole humanity, and I suffer because of a dead whale. But what can be born? What can I give birth to if the state of the One does not blow true love into the common cells of the 5 elements of life? Guilty of ignorance I am. Ignorance, if I am to hurt any cell of this creation that was not created by me. I pray in favor of everything. I pray to the common origin of life, the graceful love in peace and in momentum. Each word fascinates all my being, my common being with the humans, my common being with the wolves, my common being with the diseased. All man is inferred in one, inferred physically and invisibly at the same time. Breathing changes through concentration on the Great Spirit, the Creator-Creatrix of all that is. The whole mind, the whole heart, the whole body releases its resistance, for everything comes together on this. A sea turtle is looking into my eyes. The garden is heard in my heart space through her subtle voice. Her prayer has no reason in it. Her mind is left behind. I beg you, inspired turtle, take my mind with you into the sea. The soul speaks up the voice of serenity into the breeze. Lose the perception of the physical world. The mind ceases to understand through concepts. At rest, surprisingly, I only sense oneness, the invisible touch of oneness, the slight grasp of the loving expressions of the One that are giving me a grain of sand of what love is. The evening embraces me. I'll give myself an example. I once asked an elder, what is the name of the One? The true meaning of my question is not revealed to me. The moment the One reveals to me the meaning of my question, I would remain in the state of the love of the One, into the action of love, into the permanent grace in my heart, into a state of burning passion for compassionate emptiness. There's no place for any violence, no place for words, no need to invent a name for the One. Just be into love, still, compassionate and understanding, drops of stillness in the eyes, all-encompassing relief, a sense that it is not necessary for us to invent anything. We all have one and the same nature. Therefore, it would be natural for us to love all. And while the state of love is given as a gift to this human nature, grounding love is the humble thank you. I am born with the inherent power of consciously regaining the state of love in this, my human life. My life is an invitation to ground my origin. The essence of absolute freedom is to define this possibility outside of any dependence or necessity or restriction. Love on earth is an invitation of grounding my origin. At night, I breathe in and out. Open your eyes and look at the empty chair. See creation seated on it. Keep breathing, relaxing the shoulders. Keep being. I give heartfelt thanks for the infinite love and goodness you have shown to me tonight. At some future day, I shall repay your care with an act of mirroring this state on others. I will acknowledge with kindness in front of a puzzled human, beyond thought, beyond judgment, that this, the graceful nature of the One, is their origin. And as I will acknowledge this origin, I will continue to watch over them, praying for your guidance and protection through the subtle voice of stillness. I see into the beauty of human life, no matter how hard it might be. Heart prayer to the One for all humans to consciously ground divine love in everyday life. Dear Diary, good night.